And as you know, there are two different things when it comes to sketchbooks. There's the media and the medium. The media is the tools that you use to draw or paint on a surface, and the medium is the surface itself. So welcome to my channel. If you have not liked or subscribed, or if you see anything that you like in my channel, you can maybe drop me a like. Welcome. I'm going to do a step-by-step tutorial, not tutorial very much. I'm going to do a step-by-step I'm going to take you through the now this is the first sketchbook. As you can see, the first drawing is of a shoe that I did. It's like an animated shoe. I used a pelican colored pencil. This one, you can see the pelican colored pencil. It is a monochrome drawing, meaning that it was produced by one color scheme. Okay. This is the next drawing. I hope you can see. The next drawing, I used this color and that ballpoint pen. This is a drawing of a car. Yes, I like drawing cars. It was produced by this cheap ballpoint pen. In our country, it can go for 20 shillings or 10 shillings, depending where you are buying it. Especially in where I am, it goes for 10 shillings or 15. I like using anything that I can get. And then this colored pencil from Superfine. This one is not necessarily mapped, but I have the mapped one, but I found this one to be okay. Yes, as you can see, the drawing is finished. I like doing finished works of art in terms of sketches. I don't like just... Let's go to the next one. Yes, I have the full color. This full color drawing. Full color illustration. Now this one I just used the whole thing, the whole whatever you are seeing here. I used colored pencils, I used marker pens, I used ballpoint. As you can see, just look at it. This part was produced. I used colored pencils here, especially the mapped ones. These ones, mapped. I use colored pencils. They are very brilliant. For this part, I used ballpoint just to do the fine details. As you can see, this one is not yet finished. I'm going to finish it. I told you people I do non-figurative work. So far, I don't think you have seen any figure in my drawings. Yes, I just do non-figurative work. I say this, I do this because of my religion. I'm not allowed to, in our religion, if you are a practicing Muslim, you are not allowed to produce things that have souls or things that are animate. I just do mainly inanimate drawings or paintings. It is the next one, the next drawing. There are a lot of blank pages. And from there, I'm supposed to go the opposite direction. You have seen that. You are supposed to see what again? There's another unfinished one over there, but this one I finished it in another format. Blank papers, and that is bad. Yes, this one. These types of illustrations or drawings are called cubism, where you just juxtaposition and superimpose a lot of normal... It's like a still life, but a funky still life. I did it with these cheap materials. You don't have to have a lot of money to produce art. I hope you can see the drawing very nicely. Yes, only these two media, and the medium is the cartridge. This is cartridge. Whatever surface it is on is cartridge. So this one is titled timers. This one is finished. Remember, I did it using only these two of the in the line of the kind of old musical instruments, or what you used to use in the old times in terms of listening to music. You can see the old microphone over here. You can see the radio. You can see the cassette, CDs or DVDs, whatever they are called. This is the cassette. If you are not from the 90s and the 80s, people used to listen to music using this. I just wanted to capture it. Is there any other drawing here? Now we are done with that one. That one is titled Old Timers. I'm just going back to where I came from. There is another drawing, yes, and then I have this one, this drawing. Now this one I cheated a bit. There's a biker. Actually, there's someone here. This is a person here. You can see even that one was still produced by this. Only this you can see, and that. This one I just wanted to do something on motorcycles. The mapped colored pencil, as you can see, mapped, and this one is the small ballpoint pen. I told you that in our country you can get it for as little as 20 shillings. It is sold by hawkers on the street. I like using anything that I can get. Now this one is another drawing. This one I did with the big ballpoint pen. But for now, I don't see it here. It is finished. This one is a non-figurative. Now this one is non-figurative. There's no figure here. You can see I tried to draw the picture of a child, and the child herself, she does not have any facial features. And for her hands. Yes, now we are finished with that one. I told you I'm a non-figurative. Now this one is the study I did for the first shoe. You remember that shoe that I did with the this brown colored pencil? Now this one was the study that led up to this. Now this one I just used only these two. Only these two medias to produce this drawing. You can see. Now this one I called it Flats and Heels. That is the title. It is another style that I like experimenting with. You can see here, you can see the big shoe. There's a central shoe here. It is called cubism. Cubism is just taking geometrical shapes or any item and placing it on top of the other to produce a pattern. Yes. It is called Flats and Heels. That is its title. I like doing drawings that are finished products, not just a drawing. This one is a drawing for a Volkswagen. I like drawing cars. I did this one for a Volkswagen Beetle. Volkswagen or Volkswagen, whatever pronunciation you want to use. Now that one, I did it with this only. The black ballpoint pen. Okay. And I have this. This one is a drawing for a Range Rover. I like Range Rovers, and someone tried to challenge me, so I did this with that. You can see it. I like my sketchbook to have finished drawings, not just sketches. You can use this as a portfolio, so I just aim to finish a drawing. Okay, there's nothing else here. Yes, let us now go to the second. This one is finished. That first sketchbook. This one I actually got it from in our country we call it mutuma. I got it from scavenging. This sketchbook. They are sold like, in our country there is someone who sells books and then he sells them like clothes. Yes. It is like a second-hand sketchbook I got. Now the next sketchbook is this one. Like as you can see, only 90 shillings in our country, less than $1. You don't need expensive art materials. You can do art with anything you have. Now this one I've not filled it. I have only 3 drawings and some of them are not even finished, so I'm very much ashamed. This one I was doing a study for a caterpillar. A caterpillar is like a tractor, but I did not finish it. I did not sketch it. Like you can see, I had begun defining the drawing with this, but I did not finish it. Okay, that is very much shameful. This one I was trying to do the dollar bill, but without the photo of Abraham Lincoln. As you can see, it is produced by only these two. This one, ballpoint, as usual, freehander. I did this in a freehand with my own freehand. I did not use any rulers. What is this? I did not use any rulers or anything. I hope it is it is clear. Is it clear? Yes, I did it using this. You can see it. I hope it is clear. You'll have just to forgive me. I don't have the high-tech camera stuff and the black colored pencil. The black colored pencil, this one. This one. You see? To shade here. To shade here. It is not even finished. And then the last drawing. I hope you can see that. The last drawing I did was this one. Now this one everyone liked it. If you follow me on Facebook, you can see this. By the my Facebook, my name on Facebook, I'm called Anabnul Arts on Facebook. You see this one. This one, it is a drawing of a public transport vehicle in our country. I like drawing cars because they are non-figurative. You can cheat on them. Now this one, it is just an illustration. You cannot call that a person because they don't have a face and anything. So I'm allowed to do that. It is actually cheating. I did it with that. This. And it is like a monochrome. That. And what? There is a darker shade. I did it with that. Yes, and this one. The drawing itself, its title is called Representing My Hood. If you are from Kenya, we call it matatu. You can see my hood there. If you are very careful, you can see only those 3 colors and that one ballpoint pen. Yes, that is my last drawing in my sketchbook. This one I got a lot of likes. I did not know people liked cars. I got a lot of likes for that one and I'm very grateful to God. Alhamdulillah. Now there, you can see it very nicely. You can see my hood. I don't want you to see my hood. Okay, only these 3. You don't have to use a lot of expensive materials. You can start with, you see, even I don't even have a chair and a table. I just do art in my own small house, on my own bed. But after some time, I'm going to get, God willing, I'm going to get a chair and a table and professional lighting and everything, but with time. But meanwhile, I use what I can get. You see, all my materials are very affordable. There are things that can, you see, everything here is under $1. The most expensive thing here, I think it is this fan blender brush. Yes. Thank you very much for accompanying me through the sketchbook, my sketchbook tour. I hope to do another one in the next 2 3 months. I think I'll feel this book. Thank you very much.